Mackerel fish is one of the major ingredients used for Nigerian food cooking. As a matter of fact, mackerel fish is one of the most popular types of fish eaten in Nigeria and added to many Nigerian foods and dishes. So if you're interested in Nigerian foods and how to prepare them, welcome, because in this video I'll share with you how to clean mackerel fish at home. To begin with, I'll start by removing my mackerel fish from the back. The reason why the fish is frozen is because freezing mackerel fish helps to extend the shelf life. So, in order to be able to properly clean the fish, I'll start by defrosting it. To defrost it, all I have to do is simply put the fish in a lot of water and then wait for it to defrost. While I'm adding some water to the sink, in order to allow the fish to defrost fast, I'll proceed to separate the frozen fish from one another. And then I'll wait for everything to soften very well in order to make the cleaning easy and fast. As this video continues, I'll show you what I meant by waiting for the fish to soften. As you can see, I'm pressing the fish now and it is very soft, which means that it is ready to be cleaned. Yes, it has been properly defrosted and it is ready to be cleaned. To clean mackerel fish, I'll start by getting my knife. And while I get my knife, I'd like to say this. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'll cut off the gills and the fins, and then I'll proceed to remove the intestine to ensure that the fish is properly clean. To remove the intestine, I'll open the head part. I'll dip one of my fingers in between, and then I'll pull the gill out. While pulling the gill out, some part of the intestine is going to remove, but that's not all. With my small sharp knife, I'll cut the belly area and then I'll pull out the dirt. This is necessary to ensure that the fish is properly cleaned and ready to be cooked. If there is one thing that you have to do before cooking mackerel fish, it's cleaning it. You can't cook fish without cleaning it. And that is why in this video, I share with you how to clean mackerel fish before cooking, especially fresh mackerel fish. If you've watched this video to this point, well, yes, you can see that cleaning mackerel fish takes a lot of skill and a lot of patience. And I hope you're patient enough to watch this video to the end so that you can see why I like to clean my fish in the sink. Cleaning fish in the sink is one of the best things that you can ever do because it makes it easier to clean up after yourselves. And you'll see that as I continue. Now, let me show you again the process of cleaning this fresh mackerel fish with another fish for the second time. After using the knife to cut off the gills and the fins all around the fish, I'll proceed to open the head and then pull out the gill. After pulling it out, it's going to take out some part of the intestine, but there's still a lot more left inside. So to ensure that I get to everything, I'll cut the side of the fish open with a small sharp knife. I also have to say this because the knife is sharp, you have to be careful with the way you handle it. After cutting the side of the fish open, I'll proceed to clean out all the dirt, and sometimes you would even find fish egg just right there. If you eat fish egg, well, we'll talk about that one later. But after cleaning everything out, I'll use my knife to scrape all the gooey stuff that you can see in the video because those are not needed, and that is why you have to cut the side open to ensure that you get to every part of the fish. Now, I'd also like to say this. If you would like this video to get to every part of the internet, then don't forget to like this video. Yes, because when you like this video, it shows that you found the video helpful and educational, and you would like it to be suggested to many more other people so that they can learn from this. So if this video is something that you've learned from, why not give me a thumbs up? And then another thing is you can share it to your social media so that people on your social media can also learn from what you've just learned. Now, this is the third try, and after the third try, I'm going to wash the remaining one fish off camera. So while I clean this third fish, let me explain a little bit about mackerel fish and why many Nigerians like mackerel fish. You see, macrofish is an oily fish that contains omega-3 essential fatty acids. It is also a good source of vitamin D, vitamin B, vitamin B12, and iron. It also contains magnesium, niacin, phosphorus, folate, zinc, and selenium. So now you see the reason why you should consider including this fish in your diet as well. It is nice, it is delicious, and it is so lovely. And if you're interested in how to cook mackerel, there are several ways to cook mackerel and enjoy mackerel fish. You can cook it using the roasting method. You can cook it using the boiling method. You can steam it. You can also fry it. And one thing Nigerians would always do with fish is they love to add fish to soups. So mackerel fish can be used to cook stew, eforiru, ogbono, oha soup, bitter leaf soup. Honestly, the list is endless. Well, now that I'm done with cleaning the fish, now you would see why I love to clean my fish in the sink. First, you can see all of the intestine in the sink. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm picking up the fish eggs and thinking of what to do with them. Ideally, many Nigerians fry the fish egg and just snack on them while cooking. It saves you from eating the fish while cooking. But then I realized that for this recipe, I don't really need the fish egg. So I decided to just, throw everything away. Now, after removing the intestines and everything that came out of the fish from the sink, that's not all. The cleaning process has just begun. Why? Because if you do not clean up after yourself properly, especially when you're cooking with fish, the entire place is going to be smelling of fish. So, to ensure that everywhere is clean and smelling fresh, I'll start by pouring some dishwashing liquid in the sink. And then I'll proceed to get my sponge. I'm going to wet the sponge a little bit and then clean the sink properly from top to bottom. While I clean the sink, I like to ask, do you find this video helpful? If yes, then I think you should give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to learn more about Nigerian dishes and how to prepare them, if you're always interested in watching Nigerian food cooking videos, I believe you're in the right place. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and then click on that bell button right next to the subscription part. Why? Because every single time that I post new videos, I would love that you are informed so that you can come over to my channel once again to enjoy the new videos that I have for you. Like I'd always say, good food should be enjoyed always. So I'll suggest if you do not add macrofish to your food, why not consider adding macrofish to your food or to your meals? You can eat macrofish fried, like I said, roasted, barbecue style. Oh, the list is endless. And you know what? Like I'd always say, good food should be enjoyed always. So make sure you enjoy good food. Until I post my next video, have a lovely time. Bye.